Good afternoon again. This is Mr. Tom here with another video for you. Now, you may have heard that it's very important to wash your hands, especially with what's going on right now. So what am I doing? I am working my soap up into a nice lather on my hands. See that fluffy white there? See the bubbles? That's what you want, okay? And you want to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Getting under your fingernails, around your thumbs, the back of your hands. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about germs and a little bit about the science of soap. So first of all, what is a germ? A germ, it's a nasty little thing that you don't want on your hands. It can be what's called a virus, or a bacteria, or even a fungus. If you've ever gone outside and seen mushrooms, and maybe you've gone mushroom hunting before, that is actually a type of fungus. But we don't really want those things on our hands because a lot of times we don't even know that we're doing it. If we have dirty hands and then we touch any part of our face, or we put fingers in our mouth or in our eyes, sometimes our eye itches, we want to scratch our eye, you can actually get that infected, and that's not good. So you want to make sure you wash your hands and try not to touch your face if you have dirty hands. Okay, so soap basically works by removing those germs. It doesn't kill them, but it moves them off your hands. Okay, it kind of acts like a crowbar, actually. It peels off any germs that are off your hands, and then when you rinse your hands, they just wash right off. Okay, and that's because the germs actually stick to what's in the soap. It's pretty nice. Now, I'm going to rinse my hands. All right. Now, I need to go dry my hands, but actually, having just washed my hands, I'm going to go outside, get my hands dirty again for this experiment. So I'll be right back. Whew, well, that was fun. I love being outside. I got my hands dirty again. You might be asking, I just washed my hands. Why would I want to get my hands dirty again? Well, the reason is I want to show you a fun, simple, safe experiment to show you what germs can do. Okay, so imagine you're playing outside. You get your hands dirty, maybe you go out to a creek or a stream, or you're just playing around out in the playground, and then you come back inside. You got to wash your hands, right? Well, and that's because you want to get those germs off. Let me show you what happens when you don't wash your hands. What we're going to do, I'm going to take two Ziploc bags here, little sandwich bags, and I've got them labeled. This one says touched. This one says not touched. Okay, now let me show you how to do this. These were my dinner rolls. Had them in the fridge for a while. Decided to use them for this experiment. They're the same kind. They're both made of white bread. Now, one of them, I am simply just going to pick up. Now I'm going to spray a little bit of water on them. You can use a spray bottle or a mister, or you can just simply wet a paper towel and then put them in the bag with the dinner roll. I just sprayed them a little bit with water. Put it inside the bag. Close it up. Okay, now I'm going to set this one aside. Okay, now with this one here, this roll right here, it says not touched because I do not want to touch these with my fingers. Instead, what I'm going to use is a pair of tongs right here. Right. I'm going to just plop this right here without touching it. I'm going to mist it with some water again. Okay, just get a little moist. Okay, and it's going to go right in there again. Again, I want to close up the Ziploc bag. All right, so now I have my two white bread rolls here, touched and not touched. And what you could do is you could just set these on a shelf or in a cabinet Now, make sure they're somewhere where, say, your pets won't get to them. I have a cat who just loves bread for some reason. He's crazy about it. But yeah, just set these aside, and then what you want to do is you actually want to wait at least a week, I'd say about 7 to 10 days, and you want to see what happens. You want to see, after 7 days, if there's any mold growing on these rolls. And you want to compare if there is maybe more or less mold on one or the other. So, let's see what you think. This one, I just touched with my dirty fingers after playing outside. I hadn't washed my hands. Do you think this one will have more germs on it than the one that I did not touch with my fingers? What do you think? So, you'll have to wait and see. By our next video, hopefully we'll have some results and we can compare. But I want to see what you think first, okay? And again, follow along in your guide. Now, real quick, just as a bonus, if you want to try it, you can also use wheat bread. So again, touched. So these I touched with dirty fingers. This I did not touch with my fingers. I used a tong instead to put it inside. Sprayed them both with water. And then you can compare and see between the white bread and the wheat bread, which one might grow mold. I'll give you a hint. White bread tend to have a lot of preservatives that is meant to keep it from spoiling. So that's a hint there. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was fun. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. And I will see you for the next video. Have a nice day.